Classy Climb blog, coming to you guys today on a Wow Wednesday. Got my red fishing shirt on. Embrace the suck challenge over here. If you guys been following me on Instagram, today has been crazy. Anyway, Wow Wednesday, credit repair, business funding, and also investing in real estate. These are most of the things most of you have come to this channel for. You may have come to this channel watching me talk about Uber and Lyft and getting your money up. This channel is always consistently going to be about one, raising your income, two, growing yourself like I did in the beginning from kind of hustling, extra income, side business to full-time income. That's going to be what this channel is going to consistently stay on. And last couple of days, I literally the other day looked over 300 emails. Now I didn't answer all of them. Some of you got a, hey, this is a consult response. Some of you got all kind of different responses from me. What you have to understand is this is a business. We cannot talk every day on the phone with people for free. We're actually probably going to start getting the consulting calls down to just 2 days a week. Because at this rate, we're talking to 3 to 5 people every day, Monday through Friday, which is fun. Some of you are really on your stuff. You got great lives, great ideals, great energy, great opportunity. And then some of y'all are like, I don't know, I'm just on the phone with you chilling. And so we always want to make sure we're getting to a place when we're ready to do a consulting call, that we have our questions ready, we're ready to go. You know, we get pen and paper, because a lot of times I'll get on the phone with y'all and I'll have notes. But if I'm in my car driving to a location to go check on a property and I got notes and I get back to the office and maybe your notes got lost in the shuffle, I may not respond in an email to you. So you may need to always, when you're on the phone with me, make sure you have pen and paper. Make sure you're in a place where you can take notes, because I get constant emails to this day of people going, hey, Erica, what was that thing you talked about in that video like 20 videos ago? Who knows? Now I got to go find that video and answer your question for free. Nah, bro, you're going to have to go hit the rewind button, or you're going to have to go back and look in your history on YouTube. That's an easy thing for you to do. You can look in your history on your phone and go back and find those videos. And so no crap, but that's just what's going on. And so you guys got to remember, the majority of my business here is funneled here. You guys are coming here, you're answering questions, you're buying consults, you're buying credit repair, you're doing all those good things on top of me scaling my own private investments. So this is fun for me to do because I really like enlightening people, but we're probably going to scale back on some of the live shows to, like, I guess Fridays, Wednesdays, Mondays, or whenever I'm on the road, because I've been doing some more on the road. And you guys got to realize, like the free information, this is as free as you're going to get. Anytime you email me, I'm going to send you a consult link. Anytime you send me 3, 4, 5 paragraphs in all caps, I'm going to send you a consult link. Anytime you hit me up with weird hours of the night, I'm going to send you a consult link. You know, it's one of those things where I enjoy this work. I enjoy educating people. I enjoy making sure people have great information. But at the end of the day, it's like 90% of what I'm saying on here, I know you don't hear it. Then you get on consult with me and I repeat myself. And so either I'm going to have to go back and do some more training groups or different things, right? So today I had some great calls. They were all on funding. And so that's prompted me to put out another credit repair / funding video. Many of you are getting ahead of yourself in steps. You know, a lot of you are watching other YouTubers, which is fine. And you're following this like business credit rabbit hole where you're running around getting all these different vendor lines. And honestly, to be really honest, unless you are a person that are like FBA, you're going to sell a lot of stuff online, you can do an eBay, you're shipping things out from your warehouse all the time. Uline and some of these vendors, it's good for you to have it, but you're not going to really use it. A lot of people I've seen have success from Uline is right now, I know personally, a supplement company in Round Rock. They do so much business with Uline, just getting boxes and tape. They get free chairs. They got a free thing on to go with their grill. They got free stuff from Uline, just saying thank you for your business. So when I try to convey to y'all, like, you know, some of these vendor lines only work if you have a legit business, right? Trying to chase that 10 to 12 accounts you need to make Dun & Bradstreet pop is crazy, when you could just skip some of that and go to the bank and get you business lines of credit. But see, y'all don't want to hear that. I'm trying to save you some headache, but everybody's not there. Some of you are on first level game, some of you are on second level game, some of you are on third level game, and that's okay. As long as you know where you're starting from, that's okay. So again, if you have a business that's been going for years, give me a call, hit the consult link. We can walk through this and probably skip you some trouble. But for you who are just starting, there's positions for you as well. Now, here's a big thing I'm about on this channel. I hate the fake it till you make it hustler porn that's out here on YouTube. And hustler porn is a term I got from Glenda Cameron, but it truly applies. I've got a couple emails where people are like, well, I need to see your bank statements. I need to see your tax returns. I need to see your net worth. Are you smoking crack? You must be smoking crack to think you're going to ask me, a person who's not once but twice had their identity taken, to show you my bank statements and show you my net worth and show you my information. That's how I know you're full of shit. Because 90% of the people who watch this channel actually take action, take 1% of what I'm saying and go run with it. Go, Erica, I went and ran with what you told me. It did work. When you guys respond and tell me, you know what I did? I went to Lending Club. They didn't do that. So I went over to Prosper. Oh, I got your book, the Smartphone Millionaire book. And I'm actually on Rich Uncles and other things in that book. Then I know you about your shit. But when you come to my email box emailing me, and that's why I hate doing sometimes email marketing. And also I hate sometimes even getting my email out on here, because I'll have 100 questions that have nothing to do with you. The focus is you, baby boy. What is you doing? And that just drives me crazy, right? And even here, I'll even give you 2 more comments on that. So there's a great YouTuber out there. His name is Max Maxwell. He's never given the location of his business. Some dude just popped up after just internet stalking him. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna talk to you here on camera and all, but like, I don't even give this address out. So that meant you were kind of like internet stalking me, you know? So there's an address. If you guys want to send mail, you want to send stuff, I'll put it in the description links. But it's an office, and you show up, you already know your girl's Second Amendment. So don't be weird. Don't just show up at the office unannounced. But if you want to send me stuff, you want to send me free gifts, you want to send all that stuff, I'm cool with that. Just don't show up unannounced. That to me is like, this is where this whole internet thing gets dangerous for people. And I don't even have as many subscribers or followers as him, but I know people who have been like, oh, I know that neighborhood. And I'd be like, whoa, baby, don't be doing creepy stuff. Don't hit me in the Instagram with the creepy, right? Don't do that. Let's not do that. Now, again, secondly, the reason you're so worried about counting other people's pockets is exactly about the Jay Morrison thing, which I'll do a whole nother video on that today. I promise I'm gonna do 2 videos today. Is because you don't have enough activity going on in your life. If you had enough activity going on in your life, you wouldn't be doing that. And third, really what you're saying is, Erica, if I had money like that, you know what I'd be doing? I'd be in Las Vegas every weekend. I'd be chasing girls every weekend. But I'm not you. I'm not going to do that with my money, because we have different ideals of what is fun and what is life. You dig? Your girl's going to Florida in September, got another show in October, going with the fam to a beach house in December. But what you want to do with your money is spill it every weekend and stunt on the gram every weekend. And I'm not going to do that. That's not what being in business is about. What has happened is YouTube has been hijacked by these people showing you Lambos and showing you cheap strippers in Las Vegas. You already know who I'm talking about. If Cam Cam's on here, he know I'm not going to show his Instagram again, but I'm talking about him. And the key here is I'm talking about actually having businesses and actually having investments. So if I'm hurting your feelings in this, hit the like button before you leave, though. You know what I mean? Just hit the like button. So with that being said, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna have a good day. We're gonna go back over the steps of credit one more time, because I think a lot of times you guys get like, this is like high school where you hear half of what I'm saying and you do like 1/4 of what I say. So by the time I get on the phone with you, you done did like 1/4 for something I didn't even say. So we're gonna go over it one more time. I'm always gonna put the links below if you want to talk to me, if you want to get a credit repair, or you want to be a part of the credit repair course, because tomorrow they have another live training. We're going to follow up with them. We're going to get the last of the information need to be put in there, what they need to do on phone calls with clients, how they need to help people, how they need to market. Those people in that group are going to be able to have a business they can make 6 figures off of. Now, many people say, well, 6 figures? I want to have 7 figures, Erica. I want to be making 20, 30 grand a month. Most of you probably couldn't even handle 10 clients a month. And 10 clients a month might get you $5 grand or more, depending on how you charge. Some of you might be charging $1,000 for your services. That would be $10,000 a month. But you got to bring $10,000 a month worth of value. You dig that part? You got to bring the value. Like I pay my personal trainer well because he's bringing the value and kicking my butt, you know? And so these things are like when I'm talking about, when I'm telling y'all during the week, we're doing countless consulting calls. We're working with people's credit. We're connecting people. 90% of my phone calls sometimes end up with me going, you're ready. You're ready to go. So let me contact you on the phone with this guy who's an investor because he's going to, y'all can work together. He can be on the ground. You can be the money, right? That's a lot of the phone calls because some of you are ready. You just got to step out. Like if you don't step out now, oh, the recession coming. Oh, I'm gonna step out in the fall. When my kids get older, I'm gonna step out when they're older. You know what? I'm gonna step out next year. You know what? I'm gonna step out 2 years from now. You know what, Erica? In 3 years, I'm gonna really do it. And what ends up happening is you're living in tomorrow. You gotta live in today. You gotta get business today. That's how this works. You gotta be working and getting clients today. You know, a lot of people talk about, well, you know, I'm gonna hop over to Instagram and I'm gonna take over Instagram video. You know who's gonna be Instagram video? People with thousands of people on there already. You know who's gonna kick butt on YouTube in the next couple of years? People with thousands of people already on YouTube. I mean, because it's people are in the game. Same thing when people say, you know what I'm gonna do, Erica? When the recession comes, baby, I'm gonna buy up all the houses in my neighborhood. No, you're not. No, you're not. You know how I know you're not? Because you're not in the game now. When I'm telling y'all to go on BiggerPockets, put out questions in the forums, connect, meet at least 2 people. A lot of you could buy a house in 90 days or a rental property in 90 days, but the fact is you're not focused. You like, you know what? School supplies coming up. You know what? October, I got a Halloween party I'm planning for. You know what? In December, it's this year Christmas at my house. So, you know, I got to plan, girl. Like you playing. You're not really serious. And that's okay. If you watch this channel for motivation, hey, baby, thank you. You helped me with Instagram, with AdSense views. Thank you. Hit the like button. You just watch it for motivation. I'm cool with that too. That works. But I would love hearing more people go, you know what, Erica, did what you said, listen to you. I got 40 grand. Let's meet in the middle. Let's meet together. Because some of you know your hometown better than I would. Some of you know your area better than I would. How can we work together? You did? So, all right, let's hop on. Let me see some of your comments before I get rolling on credit stuff. Because I know y'all probably talking bad at me like she won't early. She won't on time. Hey, thank you, President Hudson, for the $20 super chat. You guys starting off big. So we're gonna hit some credit stuff, but let me read some of your comments. Erica, what would you do if you won the big $522 million lottery prize? Well, first, I know my grandma used to say, my grandma didn't play, but my uncle that gambled all the time did. And he was like 80. He was like, you can't win if you don't play. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Because I couldn't say nothing because, I mean, he old. You're right. You can't win if you don't play. And that's the truth of life. You guys can't win. You can't be in these real estate deals. You can't be in these real estate groups. You can't be doing all these things if you're not even in the game. So, you know what I mean? Like, he was right. I'm going to give him that. He was very right. You can't win if you don't play. And that's how that rolls, right? So let me see here. All right, what do we got here? Okay, what would I do with the 522 mil? First of all, I wouldn't show my face. If they can let you not show your face, that's what I would do. Not show my face. 2, I would find 3 towns that were small and buy up everything in that town. Now, many people say 522 million ain't gonna do that, Erica. You'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised if you go to a town that's next to a city, and you know they downtown be them old, broke up looking buildings, and you buy each little building for 100 grand, and then you start making, you know what I mean? You just start becoming an influencer in that town. You become the big fish in that small town. So that's part of what I would do, or I would do the strategy of just buying up apartments. I'd pick 2 cities and just buy apartments in those 2 cities. So I'd be the big dog in that city. Theodore Cousins, Julia Dixon, Elise Anthony, Tracy McKinney, thank you. Ebony Hayes, President Hudson, thank you for supporting the channel. Aaron Johnson, Andrew L. Davis, hello everybody from Pflugerville. You in Pflugerville? What's up? Down the street almost. Antonio Tate, respect. Benda Bartender, respect her time. Hashtag don't be coming in my inbox with craziness. Like I really had to go through and like remove people's names off email lists because I was like, Never again will I connive with that person. I don't want to hear it. I don't want them emailing me. I didn't do it, Derek Phillips. I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna do the black hedge fund video tonight. Like, I literally have the link still up, ready to go. I just was like, work, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, there's like moving parts over here, and that's part of why I'm gonna cut back on the live stream. I don't have to record stuff pre-recorded, because like there is seriously like lots of moving parts here, and people are asking me to go to the next level as far as speaking at events, as far as going and doing mastermind retreats together, as far as investing together. So now I got to spend my time vetting that person, making sure they straight before I start going, yeah, I'm gonna work with you. I got to vet you first before we go put our money together. And then, I'm putting money into Detroit. I'm putting money into North Carolina. I bought some land here in Texas. Like, your girl been busy. I just try to tell y'all that. I don't think y'all believe me. Hilltop. Yes, highlight that. Hilltop, you need to super chat me just on that. Shout out to the Bank of England mortgage asked about FHA 203 program at NC. Bank of England is the deal, yo. Aaron Johnson, doing that now. Clean up the credit and go into the bank for business credit. Listen, we are going to talk about credit today because a lot of you are doing all this, but you're not doing the steps 1, 2, and 3 like I've requested a bajillion times. Right now we currently have, I think, 120 people in process, which means they're working somewhere in their rounds with me in their credit report repair. And it's a lot of moving parts. Thank God we have a system we put it into. But what happens is I notice several 20, 30 people, they're not following what we said. Well, Erica, my score didn't go up. Or Erica, my score went up on the first round because some things came off. Thank you. The information got it correct, but now it's still stagnant. Well, did you do what I asked you to do in the first 2 weeks or on the 45th day? No, you didn't? Okay, then that's why it's like that. So we're just going to go over that. Hit the like button, you guys. Hit it hard. Yep, starting the road to home ownership and investing. Julia Dixon, people be asking me about my hair. Can you do a hair video? Can you tell me what you use in your hair today? What kind of glasses do you have? What kind of clothes? Where can I find that t-shirt? Even though I put the button down here. People ask me some crazy, y'all don't even know. They be asking me some craziness. Alicia, yes, saw that video this morning. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that Maxwell video was crazy. See, that's what I'm telling you. You see why the videos are from here, right? Because where the location is, you cannot not see the parking lot and see the sign for where the address is. I'll just say that it's in Round Rock. So if you try to come to the office in Round Rock, you're gonna get it. So don't do it. Don't do it. Don't come to the office because you can see it from my window. So I got to figure out a way to like have a window covering because you can see addresses, and I ain't got time for that. Y'all not gonna come up on me like that. And I'm telling you, from the emails alone I get, the thought of somebody rolling up at the office. Whoo! I wish you would. Not today. Range time on fleek. Also, the young lady that works for me has a baby. So sometimes her and the baby are in the office, and I just can't personally in good conscience record from the office and y'all be playing like that. Nah. Julia Dixon, I want to send a copy of your book to sign. Bishop Blueprint. By the way, when you and Andre come back to Dallas since it got canceled, Bishop Blueprint right now, he just emailed me earlier. I think it's the 3rd week in October or 2nd week in October. I'm waiting on the email from him right now. Because we're going to do like an all-star cast. Like, I think it's going to be bigger and better and crazier and more people, because everybody is like in the process of buying property, buying investments. And so by the time you get them there, like some of the people can't even come right now because Aisha and Denison of Denison Construction in Detroit, she's getting ready to do a bus tour in September. And I'm going to be in Detroit for that. We're going to film live. We're not going to show too much of her tour because that's not what I'm here for. I ain't giving you free tour. It's exclusive tour. I'm gonna record some videos with her and show some stuff in Detroit, what's going on in Detroit. But me and Dre will probably be in Detroit around that time, and then we'll be back in October, Dallas. But we're gonna do a bunch of people. I think that's what's gonna happen. We're in Florida. Daniel McRae. We'll be in Orlando, 26th through the 30th, but we'll see. Robbie Rob, what's up, Eric? I finally caught you live. Please, doing well. Yes. Donnie Breeze. No, 6 figures a day. The Lambos are real. Like, don't, and I'm not knocking. The Lambos are real, but you can also lease a Lambo. You can lease a Tesla here too, right? I'm in Austin, and we got grown men leasing stuff. You get in their car, it's like very clean, and you spill something, they're like, oh my God, I'm renting this car. You're like, oh, like right now, I can go on the Torino app. Good, thank you for pointing that out. Let me show you what I can do. Let me show you right now if I wanted to. Oh Lord, hold on. Stuff about to open up in my phone. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me show y'all. Let's find, just because you just said that, Torino.com in Austin. I bet I can find a Tesla right now. Let me see what I can pull up. I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, Austin, Texas, just Austin, Texas. Today. Let's see what I can do. Let me see what I can pull up. Because I'm telling y'all, I can get a Porsche. I don't think you can see this well, so I should do this on the laptop. I can get a Porsche for $132 a day. I can get a Corvette. Okay, I can get an Audi, like a real high-end Audi. Oh my goodness, look at it! Oh my God, a BMW 7 Series, brand new. Tacoma, business class, nice Tacoma. A Nissan GTR, which is very expensive. Another Porsche, 4-door Porsche. Another Porsche Boxster. What else? Where's that really expensive car? BMW 4 Series. Now, I'm not saying, and a Tesla Model 3 for $225 a day. It only has 2 miles on it. Now, and a Lincoln Navigator, a Range Rover, all this stuff, right? So you're gonna say, Erica, well, nobody would really rent this for a whole month and fake and stunt. Baby, I know people who are doing that. So anyway, this is just an example of Mercedes C-Class. Oh my God, that's expensive. $238 a day. Mercedes, another Range Rover. A Tesla Model X, 2017, $168 a day. I've seen people in Austin literally come here out of town, Brazilians. And what people don't know, we got a lot of Brazilians coming to Austin. Rent these vehicles, drive around town all day. I'm not even joking, y'all. This is now, here's what I'm saying. You get certain percents off if you rent it for a whole month. There's people I know been renting cars for 5-6 months. Y'all didn't see me, but I had a Fiat I was in for a while. And I got it off this app. No lie, bro. No lie. So there's a truck on here I want to rent for a day just to see if I actually want to buy the vehicle. I'm telling y'all just don't know. Anyway, so that particular person only caters to business folks. So you have to be a business folk for that one. But anyway, all right. Back onto the show. Let's get right. All right, Rainton Rome, hurting their feelings. I don't hurt nobody's feelings. I just speak the truth. Mentor Shelley. Listen, Rob, that's the game, yo. Come take my free course, right? You see, I don't say that on this channel, right? Because I gave y'all free courses for a year. And, you know, I actually did it for 2 years. And you know what? It's 3,000 people on an email list that don't buy shit. Let's just be honest. They don't buy shit because they don't appreciate nothing free. Also, I can go look at my metrics because it's so detailed with Thinkific and these other sites and sales that almost 80, no, more like 75% didn't even finish. Didn't finish, barely opened. Nah, people don't respect it when it's free. So I have to charge. Daniel McRae, Q. Join Tia. Oh my God, it's hopping. Thank you, Carlos Turner, for the $2 super chat. Thank you again, President Hudson, for the $20 super chat. Let me see what else y'all got. I need to get on with the show because, you know, y'all be getting mad at me when I make the long shows. I'll be like, I'm sorry. Hilltop, you know, I'm never a fan of Wells Fargo per se. There are 7 other companies that do a business secured credit card. So you might just need to switch over to business lines of credit. Pat Brown, hey, I just found you YouTube. When does your next credit repair business course begin? So Pat Brown, the course is available to purchase now. There's live training involved in it now. we probably won't do another round two. We probably won't do another round two. Probably the way the course will be, because everybody that was in the beta course was giving me feedback on what I need to fix, what's missing, and that'll probably be what it'll be. So Pat Brown, it'll be in the links, the course, but yeah, probably that's it. Just want to go because I'm giving you an opportunity to basically create a business and go make a lot of money. So that's all. Let's see here. You can go there, check out stuff there. Okay. How do we sign up for the credit class? L Wells is in the links below. I put in the link twice. Thank you, Ranting Rome. People kill me with $10,000 ain't a lot of money, but be on the bus in a bad apartment. Here's the funniness. Right now, I'm in a luxury apartment. My company is right here where we are now. And the parking lot is full of $70,000 cars. Right? We got Ford, the big Ford, the $70 Ford, Raptor. We got like 5 of them out there. We got at least 4 guys with motorcycles and trucks. We've got several women over here with brand new Mercedes Benz. And the funny thing is like, could cut that money in half and go get in the house. But again, when people, 76% of Americans, if they needed $400, they'd have to sell something in an emergency. That's why you see all these savings challenges pop up all over YouTube. What's up, Mr. Santee? Brother AD from Atlanta. Apple Mac, just saw you on Facebook. Erica, thanks for my apologies for the misspelling. Listen, no worries. It's Erica, Ericka. But I will respond when I see you guys. What's up, Frankie Balls? Symbiotic, all streams. Yeah. I mean, so again, congruence. There's some kids who, I hate saying this way, you don't never see their apartment. They in a hotel all the time. And they living off credit cards. And so it's like, if y'all want to live like that, for sure. But I know a lot of you have families, you have kids, and you trying to do something with your life. So you don't want to make. Mentor Shelly, I don't know what's going on with your credit. Now, again, AUs don't count when it comes to when they check your credit for mortgage. Because usually they're using the FICO 9 system. So it's all your primary lines. But congrats on buying a home. Cosmic wisdom, people need to get their own style. Exactly. You can't, if I go to the beach and I lay up with 2 Brazilian dudes, y'all gonna be like, Erica, what the hell are you doing? That's not your style. That's not your channel. What are you doing? Like you would be looking at me weird, right? Or if I spent every weekend in Vegas, you'd be like, this is a business channel about growing your business and investing. What are you doing? Right? That whole stunting for the gram only works for certain people, but I get it. Robbie Rob, hey, I hear you. Exactly. Thank you. Is it freezing? Focus on what you need to focus on. If it's freezing, let me know so I can close out all these links. I'll close them out now if it's freezing. All right. I got 4 business accounts. Any advice on how I should move my money around between accounts to get my lines of credit popping? No, Hilltop. You might need to just get a consult. Honestly, we'll get to that. We'll make a note. Deposits, right? We'll talk about that because I think you guys are missing some of what I'm saying, but that's okay. All right, so let me get. Thank you so much, Cam. Look at Cam in the building. That's right, the Brazilians. Top notch, get the most, not the less. Hey, Cindy Leader catching me from Boston. What's up, Frankie? Got to have skin in the game. Yes, Thursday will be our 3rd live Q&A, live recording from the jump. So we'll be on our best behavior. What's up, Derek Bailey? I know. Listen, mind over matter. Y'all getting free video, free content, and people be like, "Can you go back 100 videos and tell me what the name of that book was?" Hell no, I can't do that. Hell no, I can't do that. Can't do that. Nah, I ain't doing that. You know what you can do? Rewind the video. So anyway, all right. What'd you say? Oh goodness, it's a lot on here. Exactly. Something that's free. Like people call me all week complaining about the quality of the video, what's going on. Matt, Robbie Rob, I don't have any more free videos. No free courses, no free. This is as free as you're gonna get. Just right here. Just right here. That's it. So all right, let's get cracking. Let's get cracking. All right, so the key here is we're gonna go over this and we're gonna switch it over to business, but we're gonna start with, and I always write when I'm doing this because that makes me feel good. All right, so you got your pen and paper up handy. You better keep notes. You better record. You better do what you got to do. All right, so you're saying, Erica, here's common things going on with people's credit. I have different accounts, but my score isn't going up. One, check your credit utilization. Get that credit card under 50%. Ideally, get it under 30%. You say, what's utilization? If you have $1,000 credit card, ideally, I don't want you spending over $300 on it. That's 30% utilization. If you spend $500 on it and keep it there in the report cert, that's 50% utilization. All right. Everybody get that? 90% of the time, when you got a lot of accounts, it's utilization that's holding your score down. Number two, what's another thing? People say, well, Erica, I just have a car and student loans. You need 3 and 4. Those student loans are kind of still considered a big lump sum one, right? You want a mix of good credit. Now, 3 to 6 positive reporting lines. What does that mean? Let's go over the options again. Hutchinson Chase, Hutton, Chase, Geddington, Fingerhut, Oxford Publishing, New Coast Direct, My Jewelers Club. These are all options for trade lines. Primary trade lines. You need primary trade lines. Why? Because if you come in there with somebody else did your credit repair other than me, and they done cleared all your stuff off, and now all of a sudden they got just some AUs on there, you're not getting the same bang for your buck. It is, the economy is changing. As credit somewhat tightens in the future, that won't work. Also, when you go get a mortgage, that don't work. So you come in the mortgage office, somebody done swiped your credit clean, which is crazy. You 35 years old with no credit, talking about you trying to buy a house. They're gonna be like, this is suspect. We're not gonna loan you. And if we do loan you, it won't be good rates, because that's really what you're fighting for. A lot of people can get approved through various programs. What you're fighting for is the interest rate. Because again, what's the 8th wonder of the world? Albert Einstein, compound interest. Those who know what it is and understand it, invest in it, earn it. Those who do not, pay it. That's why you have people at the payday loan place. But asking you is Lending Club risky. That's why you got people at the title loan place. But asking you is getting business bank account lines of credit risky. People with payday loans telling you owning a home is risky. People telling you renting a home, well, I have to pay all that maintenance and all this stuff. But you with your landlord, who do you think pays the maintenance and the taxes and expenses of you? You, baby. Every time you pay your rent check to your landlord, he's taking that check to pay his taxes, pay his expenses, pay any repairs on that place. And now they make sure they charge you, right? You ever had someone break at your house now and they were like, oh, $100, we cover, the rest is you. It happens more than you know. It happens more than you know. So again, it's 93 of y'all in here. Hit that like button. Do your girl solid. Hit the like button. Now, back on that again. So again, what is it? We're going to name them one more time. Hutchinson Chase. These are options for primary credit lines. Why do you need primary trade lines? Because if you go to try to apply for credit and all you have is AUs on your account, that means authorized user, someone else you're piggybacking off of. That's only works for people 18 to 25 years old. College age, ain't nothing really on their credit. Really, you have to be like 21. I know people that works on people that come out of jail that ain't have no credit in years. AU's works, pops their score up to 700. But as soon as they apply for something other than a card or a credit card, which is most of what y'all trying to do, unfortunately, not really using credit to its max, then they can't get approved because history, payment history, just several factors. So again, Hutchinson Chase, Geddington, Fingerhut, New Coast Direct, My Jewelers, Oxford Publishing. And the other two that I always recommend that is best for you, secured loan at your credit union, secured credit card at your credit union. Because why? Because let's say you give them $250 or $500, depending on your credit union. You can keep adding $100 a month and increasing that balance. You dig? Make sense? Okay. And that's a trick a lot of people use when it comes to tax time. They get a tax refund and they get a big $2,000 secure credit card or $1,000 secure loan. That's a lot of times when people do it. So, all right, that'll be your lines. You only need 3 to 6. So what do most of you already have? A car, student loans. What's your third? Pick 3 and 4 and keep it rolling, right? So that's where you're going to see some push from your score, because even if somebody repairs your credit, you use me to repair your credit. If you don't have no positive information, your score is not going to move. Now you may get a bump, like a 40-point bump when I first kind of get some of the information cleared off, but that's it, because there's no positive, continuously reporting positive credit. The reason people's scores hold down so hard is continuously the collection agencies are reporting you every month, right? Every month, like clockwork, they're dinging that score. So that's why your score is struggling down. That's why people want to get credit repair. But you also have to have positive to bring it up. Now, when is a good time to get AUs? I know y'all want to ask that. You ask me it all day in 57 different emails. When is a good time to get an AU, Erica? I'm so excited to get this trade line. You let me know when I can spend all my money and get this trade line. Okay. When is a good time to get AUs? When you're at 650 and you're just trying to get 700. I won't lie to y'all. If y'all want to go somebody that's going to lie to you, go to them. Go to their channel. I don't want to hear it on here. Don't try to argue with me. I've seen people have a 580 credit score, go get trade lines, and it only gave them a 20-point bump per trade line. I've seen that. That's ugly. That's ugly. Because you mad because now you done spent $2-3 grand and only got 60-point bump. When you could have been a little bit more patient and waited maybe 3 months, getting your own primary trade lines, bumping you, pulling you up, then do it. When you're at 580, 620, that's tough. That's a tough time to try to put on trade lines, unless it's just like a 30-year card that's a $30,000 card that's been going strong for 30 years. Your grandma Bertha got it or something. You know what I mean? You're just gonna have a hard time. So that's just, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on that. So anyway, that's the time to get AUs. Now, many people say, well, Erica, I want to get business credit, Erica. I want to get business credit. Can you just get to the part of the information where you talk about getting business credit, okay? Like, I only came here for that. Okay? So what I would say is, I call it jumping the middleman. A lot of you follow all these programs, and I'll be honest, the reason why people are making so much money off y'all on this whole business credit thing and get corporations and get all this vendor lines and all this stuff, the reason they're making so much money off y'all is because you're not building a legit business anyway. You're not even trying to build a business. You're not even trying to get 1 customer. If y'all focused on getting 1 to 5 customers a month and having some deposits go to that business bank account to show that business is actually viable, you can walk your butt through the door and get business lines of credit anyway and jump all that hoopla. But I'm going to save that for the next level, folks, right? We might have to just do a funding mastermind training on here, and it'll be like a 2-day where, you know, we record it and you bring your questions, and that'll be a paid thing. But that's really, it's really the secret sauce there, okay? The secret sauce is many of you are jumping through all these hoops and lines and Uline and Quill and trying to pad your portfolio, trying to build it out and do all this stuff, when if you just focus on getting 1 or 2 clients a month and you step yourself through the bank and go, I'm trying to get working lines, working capital, and even they start you off at 5-10 grand, and you just keep getting credit line increases every 90 days, in a year, you'd be in a different spot, right? See, but y'all don't want to hear that. That's that next level stuff. You know, you want to go get Uline and Quill and every trade line you can find, because really Dun & Bradstreet don't care till you get about 10. And people don't want to hear that from me. But Dun & Bradstreet's biggest purpose is working with government contracts, y'all. Y'all trying to do something, but you're not doing it the right way. You're trying to jump through hoops and get all these different accounts, when at the end of the day, what is the one thing? Again, here. Because you say I don't hold it up long enough. Gary Keller's The One Thing. Now that book is dirty because it's been riding around in the car. But again, your one thing, the best thing I can show you. I think I got it right. Can y'all see? Oh, dang. Hold on. Your one thing, people, place. Does that make sense? Creating an environment where you can be most productive. This is your one thing you do. It's most productive. Now, how do you get to your one thing? For many of y'all, you're like, I want to retire right now, Eric. I'm tired of this job. I want to leave this job. You just want to escape so bad, but you haven't built up the house to escape. You haven't built the keys to the car to escape. You haven't built up an opportunity thing for yourself. And I think it's very healthy for people to have a building thing that they're building to give themselves freedom. If I just give you the Powerball lottery ticket and you haven't been building and you haven't been reading books and you haven't been preparing yourself, I've just destroyed you, because all you're going to do is go crazy. And wow, that's why you see people every year when they get a tax refund, they're not used to even having $1,000 at their disposal. So they're like, we all going out to eat, and we going to Vegas, and we going to Atlanta, and we're going on vacations. And you're like, damn, baby, it's just $1,000. If you just worked on something that could bring you an extra $1,000 a month, you could live like that all year. Am I lying to y'all? I mean, I don't feel like I lie to y'all when I come on here. I try to give you hot fire truth. When you ask me, what are you doing all day, Erica? You know what I'm doing all day? Calling these banks, trying to get funding, trying to get approved for loans with no W-2s and no income verification. I'm telling y'all what I'm doing. You notice I've stopped doing so many lives. You know things are changing. You watch the channel, you know your girl is trying to do some other moves, right? So, I mean, either you get it or you don't. You know, you get it or you don't. So again, business credit. NAV, NAV.com. Go check out NAV. Let me make sure it's NAV.com, not .org. Let me make sure. I just said something out loud and be incorrect. My bad. Hold on. Yes, it's, hold on. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Yeah, it's NAV. NAV.com. Now, I can see one of y'all get all caught up on Dun & Bradstreet, but you forgot about Experian. You forgot about Equifax. There's some states that Equifax is the big dog. Okay, we don't have to go over those states right now. We'll save that for another course or something. But Equifax is the big dog. I in credit repair have seen so many credit reports that I know I can tell what state you're in from everything being run on your Experian. All your inquiries, all your accounts or credit are exactly right on Experian, right? Or everything's on Equifax. All your inquiries, everything. Equifax is your most accurate report. It depends on the state y'all in. Y'all don't realize that. Look at Gizzy Credit. Go look at some of these other people online. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. You go check it out. He'll even say, him and other people, I can get you is Equifax banks approved. Now, what does that mean? They know a list of banks that only run in Equifax. They know a list of banks only run in Experian. See, there's so much levels to this, but I'm gonna just give y'all the basics. Let's keep the basics going. We'll save it for another day. Anyway, all right. So again, when it comes to business credit, what is your business? What is your one thing? If you're somebody who says, Erica, I'm going to be doing Shopify, Amazon, eBay, I'm going to be selling stuff online, I'm going to be shipping it from here. Cool. Then your focus needs to be, I don't even have the book ready to grab. Go grab 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. It's oldie but a goodie, and he updated it. So if you go to Barnes & Noble's, you're going to have the updated version, and it'll have examples in the back. Because really, all you need to worry about if you're trying to do that is spending money on ads, making sure your Instagram ad picture looks right, making sure your ads look right. So when you have to get up every day and do boxing and shipping, your stuff is right. Go check out a video with Glenn Cameron and Tyron, I'm messing his name up. He's in Atlanta, got $1 million business. How? Ads. The ads are the scalability. And then he used to be in his house boxing stuff all day long. Why? Because when you don't realize you need to go to a warehouse and you need to have more lines of credit, you need to put more money. Again, Frank Kerr spent $90,000 on Facebook ads 1 month. And people said, well, damn, why would he do that? He made $250,000 every month. And he only ran the ad 4 months. So what does that mean? He made $1 million. Now, many of you are going to be like, but he spent 90 grand. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. You don't have to spend 90 grand. I've sent you guys to check out Alex Becker channel. You know what I mean? I'm one of those YouTubers that don't take my word for it. Go check it out with somebody else. If you think I'm lying, hey, free to hop off the channel and go check somebody else say it. You know, you think I'm just making it up, but you can go check it out. There's actual people who do it every day. You can check it out. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's up to y'all. Anyway, but again, for those type of businesses, yes, those vendor lines, Uline, all that stuff would be fabulous because Uline will help you a lot. Now, let's say you're a different type of business. Let's say you want to invest in real estate. What's your experience? Okay. So again, when we get to that, investing in real estate, and I send you to Bigger Pockets, and then I Google y'all and you ain't on there, I look for your name and you ain't on there, that tells me you're not even following step one. Step one when it comes to real estate is that is a team sport, whether you think it is or not. Because not many people are one-man show. Now, let me put it this way. You can have credit, you can have money, you can have time. Now, what does that mean? Credit, money, or time. Credit is you got that nice, shiny credit. You might not know what to do with it. Somebody can come alongside you or partner up with you, and y'all are all in the business. Money could be business lines of credit, could be credit cards, could be you just been saving all your money, but you got money and you have a good say. Now, here's the problem with money. Not all money's good money. A lot of y'all email me telling me y'all got $50,000 and $40,000 and you want to work with me, but you don't even have rules or know what you want to do with your money. You don't know if you want to buy and hold. You don't know if you want to flip. You don't know if you want to just give private lend to me for 10% or 15% interest on your money. You dig what I'm saying? So when you hit me with these emails, Erica, I got money. Okay. Congratulations. Again, just because you have money doesn't make you the big dog. You gotta know what you're doing with your money. If not, somebody come eat your lunch. You dig? All right, time. A lot of people think they have time. See, they think they have time. Now, why do they think they have time? They think they're going to be a wholesaler. Okay, prime example, what is a wholesaler doing? Day and night, they're going driving for dollars, emailing people, writing people, cold calling people. A lot of y'all are introverts and you don't like talking on the phone to people. So why would you do something that's going to require you to talk on the phone with people all day long? You know that's not your skill. You know that's not your strong suit. So what do you need to be doing? Fixing your credit or getting money? And time doesn't mean that either. Time could also be you're the guy who knows how to fix things. So now they'll get on the partnership deal with you because they can't afford to pay you so much. So they'll partner with you. Prime example, when we were in Dallas at the event, talking about buying vacant lots off the Dallas Land Bank, $1,000, $500,000 lots. Then partnering with a developer, which is really just a fancy word for GC, contractor, guy who's going to get permits and get people to build it from the ground up. And where can you get your house plans? Houseplans.com. It's just that simple. I mean, I'm really not even joking. You can literally get permits with that stuff. Houseplans.com for simple house plans. And then at the end of it, working with that, of course, that GC person is probably going to have a lien on the property till it sells. And they can do that. That's within their legal rights. You sell that property and get 40, 50, 60, could be more grand off that project. Go look up Devin McLeish. I've showed you guys his stuff. He's a white guy. You know, his name is kind of black. Devin, DEVAN McLeish on Instagram. That's what his family and him are doing. And it started with him and his single parent mom. And she got a little bit of money from an insurance policy, like 50 grand. And all he did was work the phone, cold calling, wholesaling, convincing people to pay money with him. Go check out the Bigger Pockets interview of Devin McLeish, 24 years old with 180 deals or 80 deals in 1 year. So do you really have time? Do you really have that kind of time to be? If you ain't got it, time may not be your one. Credit and money may be yours. Now, what does that mean when it comes to credit or money? When we're talking about here on this credit, I talked to you guys about the guy who went from 200,000 to 800,000 in business lines of credit. What did he say he was doing? Like, he tried to get quiet on it. I even emailed him, I messaged him, named that program. He wouldn't do it. You know the rules, Bigger Pockets, about programs. They don't like them. So he spent 1.5 years going from 200,000 in business lines of credit to 800,000. So no matter how he tries to dress it up on that whole podcast about, I did, creative financing, baby, you had 800,000 sitting on the sidelines. You dig? Okay. So let me keep it moving. Also, another question was about deposits. Hilltop, 4 accounts. Listen, if you got $10,000 sitting in your account, it's like a 700 credit score. But trying to move it back and forth, it could be complicated. The easier thing for you to do and that you ought to just super chat right now. The easier thing for you to do is when you get that first couple of lines of business lines of credit, get you an asset. So now when you go in and you're not moving money around all the time, you just, when you file out your piece of paper, if they ask you what's your assets, there you go, you have some assets. Now, what are some assets? You can get notes. You can go on Rich Uncles and buy a bunch of notes. You can go on Lending Club and buy a bunch of notes. Oh, I've got 100 real estate notes, real estate related notes. Now, if they look at the paper and all of them are $25, they might have a few questions, but it shows you're in the right progress. I'm just telling you what I see and what I do. So, all right, make sure y'all hitting that like button. It was like 110 of y'all up in here. Oh yeah, I do talk fast. I do. Listen, your girl's got a speech impediment and I'm doing the best I can. Okay. Don't be giving me all this hard time. I'm doing the best I can. I'm going to check some of your questions and drink some of this water. So put your questions in there. Put your questions in there. Put them in there. Do it. All right. You know that water. It's 100. It was 107 in Texas the other day. And your girl was like, oh, help me, Jesus, help me, Father God. Anyway. What we got in here? Thank you, Cam, for sharing those links. Yep. What's the ideal credit score to get a home? Anything, listen. Ideal would be 700, but you can get a home at 580. Now, will you like your interest rate at 580? No, you won't like it. Can you, 620 is the minimum I would really strongly suggest you get a home, just because they're going to get you on them interest rates. So thank you for the super chats, y'all. Again, thank you, President Hudson, for the $20 super chat. Thank you, other person, for the, hold on, let me make sure your name right. Carlos Turner for the $2 super chat. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for helping continue these free videos. Exactly. Mind over matter. Yeah. Just increase those expenses. Listen, people, again, if you were to pull someone's like right now, I told you guys sorry, I'm yawning all through that. Let me repeat that. What I do every day is I get up in the morning and I check my P&L statement. I check for new orders, new sales, new emails. I check balances, all that stuff. Why? So I know what I'm working with for that day and what I need to earn and what I need to do, right? I know what I need to do for adjusting sales, all that good stuff. Charlove, I took your advice on applying for another secure card with the bank that approved my first one. It was a no-go. Get a secure loan, right? Because that's a whole different product. They already gave you a secure card. Charlove. Yolan West, happy with the quality of the information. Thank you so much. Hey, Robbie, you do. Notepad ready. Chris Love, thank you for all you do, Erica. How early after starting a company with the LLC and credit union bank account can you request business lines of credit from a credit union? Man, you can go in there day one if you want. But like we've been saying on the previous videos, a lot of times what the problem is, because of the Patriot Act, they'll go, well, we need to get your personal. We need to PG that, personal guarantee that, to see what's going on with you. Now, to get around that, what I tell people is actually get a business going, actually get customers, actually pre-sell, so that when you go in there, you're like, no, I don't want to PG it. I want to just show you what my deposits are. I want to show you what my sales are, and I want to increase the line of credit. Now, 90% of the time, they're going to give you them small $5,000 to $10,000 lines, which I'm like, who cares? Because here you go. If you start with that one, every 90 days you increase it. And let's say the next 90 days you can show more documentation or more sales. Well, then they're going to give you 20, 30, 40 grand, right? It's when you get to the 40, 50 grand and business lines of credit that banks really want to see what your company's doing. Prime example, there's a guy in our hometown, owns a t-shirt company. He owns seven locations now for the t-shirt company Prince. Like one place prints, the rest are like front offices where you can talk to the people and pick up your shirts. And he gets offered 50,000 all the time, but that's because he has multiple locations. It's hard for him to even get to 100,000. So, I mean, that's why when people are like, I want to get 100,000 in lines, I'm like, that guy that was on that Bigger Pockets talking about he had 800,000 in lines. When he said banks, I knew what he meant. He probably had that spread out over 20 banks, and each bank gave him 40K line. You know, and people I know are going to get, Erica, 20 banks? Oh my God. Well, do you want to be the funding person or you want to be the time person? Because if you think you're just going to have 2 bank accounts and they both give you $100,000 credit cards and 100% line of credit, and you just roll it out balling, that's not how that works. How that usually works is somebody's got 5 to 7 bank accounts that they're working with. And we talked about the bank book again with my client I was on the phone with earlier, and I just dropped game. That's all. We'll save that for a course though. So, Mentor Shelly, thank you so much. Thank you, Cam posted them. Self lender, yes, that's right. Primary trade lines, Hutchinson Chase, Geddington, Oxford Publishing, New Coast Direct, My Jewelers, self lender. Natasha said, I'm sorry if I missed it. What are the minimum personal credit scores for business lines of credit? It all depends, Natasha. It all depends on if they give you a PG, if they check in for your personal. So Navy Federal is notorious for giving people with on the business side $20,000 credit cards, and they score is like 650. But that's because Navy Federal can do what it wants. It has its own scoring system. You have to go find a credit union in your area where you live that will work with you and give you good numbers. So, you know, sorry, I got somebody messaging me. I'm like, I'm trying to do a video here. Could you stop messaging me? Oh my goodness. Hold on, sorry. All right, also, again, if you get in my emails, somehow you find my email, somebody gives it to you. Sorry, I almost got mad again. Somebody gives you my email and you email me some mess. Now I'm going to get on you. I'm going to go back to the person who gave you my email and I'm going to get on them. Don't be doing that, y'all. That makes me hot. Don't do that. I went through 300 emails the other day. Don't do that. That drives me crazy. Don't send me no sob stories. Don't send me no like, oh, feel sorry for me and my family. Don't do that. Don't do that because I didn't make those babies. I didn't get married to your husband. I didn't do any of those things. I didn't make your situation. So you want to speak to me, hit the consult button. You need help, hit the consult button. If you don't have any money to get help, you know what you need to do? Just watch the free videos and take action. I'm not even joking, y'all. As I'm sitting here, somebody is emailing me. 3 different people are emailing me a sob story. I already know from the title. Ms. Williams, I know this is your email. That's why I hate giving that email out because y'all go or you give it to your friend. Now, I even have 4 calls to the office, people who hadn't paid for any services but got the number. If you give your friends the number to call me on our office line or my private line, I'm not going to like you. Because we have systems and processes, and that's the problem. Everybody trying to do ghetto business. I don't do ghetto business here. Go through the proper channels. We have the links in the thing. Cam is posting links right now, and mofos are still emailing me. Why? You know I'm going to email you the link to do a consult. You already know. I try to be a nice person. I don't know why y'all keep playing with me. Okay. Erica Nicole, what do we have here, hot fire? Primary trade lines again, secure loan, your own money, secure CD, your own money, acquire your credit union. Yep, that is very good. He said, I have a secure credit card for 1.5 years and they recently made it unsecured. Is that good? That is very good. I have a Victoria's Secret card and my Equifax is growing. Congratulations, Davida. Funding, sounds right. Patience is a virtue. Seller be sold, right? retiring to the poorhouse. That's what they are. I don't know what they're going. I don't know where these people are retiring to, but I'm going to retire this year and I want 20 grand a month, Erica. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know if you want me to be a miracle worker. I don't know what you guys want me to do. But you know, I love doing YouTube, but I also dislike it because I feel like I'm telling you the unpopular truth. That's why I'm fidgeting so, because my email thing is clicking as I'm talking to y'all. I need to just close this email box because it is clicking of numbers of emails coming through. I love y'all, but y'all killing me with these emails, y'all. With the sob stories, I can't do it. Davita, I'm going to pay for business or credit repair when I get paid. Look, Davita, even if you don't pay for business or credit repair me, follow the steps in this video. Make sure you have 3 to 6 positive lines. Like if you just get your positive lines reporting, we can combat and fight your collections. Here's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you have positive credit and you tell Equifax and Experian, this is a hiccup, I don't know what this is, isn't it more believable that you have 6 positive lines of credit in one old collection and it need to go? If you're trying to go get funding for a business, a car, a house, and you got one collection, don't you think in 6 positive lines of other stuff, don't you think that lender's like, that's a good algorithm, I can pass her through the thing? I'm just trying to give y'all the game. I'm just trying to give y'all the game because here's what happens. Many of y'all, like in this luxury apartment complex, y'all are getting these $70,000, $80,000, $50,000, $40,000 cars, and then coming with a weak credit score to go get a house. Why would they give you the money for the house? They know you are impatient and out of order. You were willing to go get the expensive car before you got the house. When common sense, and everybody knows who owns a house and can speak on it in here, if you are in here with you own a house. If you own a house, what happens the first month you move in your new house? You're going to get so many lines of credit. You're going to get Amex. You're going to get Visa cards, MasterCards, people sending you pre-approvals. Why? Because they know you got enough money to get approved for a house. So the lines of credit start flowing through your mailbox like crazy. I'm in this luxury apartment, and I'm telling you, when I moved here, the mailbox the first month was nothing but Amex. You've been pre-approved. No, I ain't. Stop lying. You just saw this address was in this neighborhood, in this location, and you said, oh, this must be a money location. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to give y'all the game. I don't think y'all believe me. So, but that's what I'm saying. Don't get the house before the car. If you get the house, they're going to blow your mailbox up the first 90 days. That's why when you see people, they call it house poor. They get a house. Then all of a sudden they were waiting. They were holding their money on the sidelines, trying to wait till closing. And they go buy a new car. They go buy new furniture. And then they sitting there struggling. So. Yes, Rob, that's the facts. I'm so animated today because that coffee got me lit. So I'm gonna slow down. But Rob said, Erica, just got real. Many of y'all not even trying to start a legit business, but y'all want all those lines of credit. That was me not too long ago before I got my mind right. To me, that's scamming. That's in that whole culture of like, I'm just gonna scam. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to get these numbers. Nah, bro. Like if you come to me and I feel the scam is in your heart, I am going to block you. There have been people I've had to refund money because they went to Lending Club, got approved for a bunch of loans at Lending Club, and was still going to ask me, how can they just default on all of it? Lending Club just gave you $40,000. I'm an investor in Lending Club. Do not come to me with some scammy shit because I'm going to call them and let them know you a scammer. So again, when I'm telling y'all about Rich Uncles, Fundrise, Reality Shares, Lending Club, Prosper, you get your credit right, y'all can get loans from them too. There's so many ways to win here. So many. And that's really what I'm getting at, Rob, the mindset. The mindset is you want to be in the Lambos, you want to be in Vegas, you want to be going on trips, you want to be doing all this stuff, but you don't want to work hard to get it. You want to keep working at Chili's for $10 an hour and on the weekends use your credit card to go crazy. You want to keep working at the grocery store and use your credit card to go crazy. Like you want to be taking pictures on the Instagram, but when I sit here and tell you, hey, all you got to do is spend money on ads and then actually box up the product and ship it off. Nah, man, Erica, I can't even do that, Erica. You know what I want to do? Send it all to Amazon FBA, and let Amazon ship it out for me. I ain't even got time to build a legit business where I actually might be shipping my own stuff. Let me tell you, most of the white guys I meet out here that are 40 that make a good 100,000, they're working from home, but a lot of them have these little warehouses over here. I'm telling you where I'm at right now. I can drive to it. And I go in the warehouse. It's a 1-man, 2-man show. It's a man, and he's the face of the company, and he's running ads all day on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. And the dude is in the back shipping stuff. And I've seen those companies make $500,000, $1 million. That's why when you go to these warehouses, a lot of black guys will be like, Erica, I used to work in warehouses, but they ain't hiring like they used to anymore. You don't need that many guys no more. You don't. You literally can run a $1 million operation. You in the front, running ads, doing YouTube videos, and a guy in the back boxing the stuff up. 2 guys in the back boxing it up. As soon as the email hits, box it, box it, box it. There's a young lady. I know she won't do my channel. She ain't gonna do it. But her and her husband, she has t-shirt designs. And she did not like how Teespring and some other people had bad quality. Teespring quality has gone up now. So if you want to do that, they're fine. And so she got a little warehouse over here. She pays $1,200 right over here. I'm gonna see if I can drive by and do a video, like a live video real quick. And it has the front office. You come in, it's set up where it has phone jacks and you have a desk, and you go back of it, nice bathrooms. And then it really has 2 offices up front if you look at it. Then you go in the back, and that's the warehouse, and the big sliding door comes up. Why? Because that's where the UPS picks up all the packages. And that is going to be a really popular business model. A lot of these people you see that are on Amazon, they're not going to be shipping all their stuff to Amazon anymore. They're going to have an office like that, pay some kid to be the front person doing his ads, some young kid doing his ads all the time, and then 2 dudes in the back boxing everything on time and on schedule. And really, he's just going to be managing those people. That's what I see as a very popular trending business. So if you ever see those medical supply companies, even now, I go to some of the storefronts, and it's a very small storefront in the front of medical supplies on the wall. And then all the guys are in the back boxing stuff all day, because that's really what they're doing. So they're really having a salesperson who sells the medical supplies and a person who boxes. So many of y'all who are looking for those easy jobs, those easy factory jobs where you're just hanging out with the guys and driving forklifts, like that's over. So and that kind of business, you can hire your cousin Pookie in the back to box up stuff. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you trying to do real estate and cousin Pookie ain't got no skills, but you can own a warehouse and ship stuff. So I'm never against the resellers. I'm never against owning a Shopify site and selling products and services. Those things work. But you're not even in the game, y'all. You're not in the game. Cosmic Wisdom. Amen. I got a 10-year retire early plan. Detailed guild path by the month. Listen, I keep saying this and y'all think I'm being I don't want to hear that, Erica. If you buy 1 house a year for 10 years, by the time you even get to year 5, your life is going to be so drastically different from everybody around you. As far as tax write-offs, as far as I'm just trying to explain it to y'all. Your life is going to be so very different. It's not even the money, because honestly, you could be breaking $500 a month off each property. So let's say 5 years, 5 properties. That's $2,500. And many people are like, well, that's not a lot of money a month, Erica. But it is. That's like your wife can stay home and not have to work. That's like you want to send your kids to some extra activities this year, swim lessons, camp. $2,500 extra dollars a month can do that. Just trying to tell y'all, y'all overthinking retirement real hard. Frankie stacking her cash. Listen, Cosmic Wizard, I tell y'all every day, don't be in these DMs with these sob stories or these thirsty men saying weird stuff to me. Erica, your hair looked really good in the video yesterday. You got a man. What the hell are y'all doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? This is a business channel. I wasn't marketing for a husband. I'm pretty sure I wasn't. Hey, what kind of man you like? In my DMs, y'all, I'm not even this. I send my screenshots of DM stuff to my friends and to Aisha and Andre Hatchett and them. They be like, "What the hell?" I don't show them on here because I respect people enough to do that. But y'all tripping. Share love, real fire. Thank you, Lon. Yo, Lon. Frankie, you're right. Erica, as bad as I want to leave Motown, I have to stay here. So my next move will be my best move. You know what I'm saying, Frankie? Like, I enjoy doing this, but I'm thinking Wow Wednesdays, Freedom Fridays, and I guess Manic Monday. But Monday, in the fall, I have Bible study. So, I can't be missing Bible study. I need Jesus up in this brain. I need it. Need it in the heart. Clean my spirit out. Thank you so much, Rhonda, for that $30 super chat. I saw you. I'm just working through the comments and on a tangent right now. So I apologize. President Hudson. Fresh J, I just want another Amex card. I know they pull from experience. Do you have the Amex blue or the straight up Amex gold? You went straight to the gold first, because if you start out with the blue, then you can get the gold next. Marketing. Thank you, nav.com. Thank you, Cam. Oh, Alex Becker. Alex Becker is hot fire. He's in Dallas. I can't say much more. I'm just going to say, people in Texas, if you're really about your business and you're in Texas and you show up somewhere, people will be like, what's up? I respect you because you're putting in the work in the hours. So, hello, boss lady Brandon Harris. Teamwork makes the dream work. Carlos Turner, thank you for the information. Thank you, Carlos Turner, for the super chat. This show sponsored to you by President Hudson, Rhonda, and Carlos Turner. Thank you for the super chats. Raw money is not good money. Yeah, you guys, guess what I bought? I bought some of Rhonda's chips, Detroit chips. Thank you, Pat Brown, for the $5 super chat. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip over you. Thank you, Cindy Leader, for the $10 super chat. I'm not skipping over y'all. It's just as it screens down, it tells me some people. So again, in the show notes, I'm gonna put Cindy Leader, sponsor the show, Pat Brown. I'm making the notes right now, so y'all don't be mad at me. Rhonda, President Hudson, Carlos. My ex-boyfriend was Carlos, but we'd be quiet on that. You're in Texas. Everybody dates one Carlos at least once. Man, I love selling dreams via phone gift of persuasion. Used to do tech support for Comcast. Boy, Comcast, if you want to know who's worse than when it comes to credit repair, Comcast. They be on somebody credit for 27 years. You'd be like, if you don't get off here, Comcast. Hilltop, talking fast. I'm trying to write. Your girl be talking fast. I can't help myself. David Porter, but what if I want to own a physical business like Mini Golf? Okay, David Porter, if you want to own a physical business like Mini Golf, where are you buying an old Mini Golf location? Are you doing a franchise like Putt Putt? What are you doing? Are you doing like a tee-off range, a driving range where you just have everybody's lined up at front and then they're just teeing off into this long acreage? What type, David Porter? Use your notepad, Hilltop. Mark G, how do you pay your LLC from your W-2 wage job? You mean like how? So there's two ways, Mark G. Are you loaning your LLC money? Because you can do that. You can loan. Mark G personally loans his business, whatever your paycheck is. I ain't trying to be in business. $1,000 this week to be paid back over the sum of 3 years. Right? You can do that. Or part two, you could just make out checks weekly for services, right? So Mark G pays for his LLC services, whatever name of your company, Mark G LLC services, you pay for services. There's several ways to do it. And some people just straight up deposit, but I would like it better if you were a little bit more organized when you did it. Now, why? You know what I'm gonna say right after that. CYA, consult your attorney, consult your accountant. Cindy Leader, such great content. Thank you so much, Cindy Leader, for the $10 super chat. David Porter, you can always go back to the video later. What are you wearing? Trent Davis, I have a fishing shirt on because it's so hot in Texas. And it has, you can't see it, but back here it has windbreakers. And your girl's got the Hulk shoulders. And I've been working on my personal trainer, so I got my fishing shirt on. I'll be wearing sundresses only at night. Because that's when they're good. They wear at night. So yeah, okay, so Fresh J, here's my thing. It depends. Go to creditboards.com, put in your state and put in your Experian account and click, see how other people got approved. I've showed y'all this on several videos. Creditboards.com, what people do is they go in there and post what their credit score was when they got approved. You could even put in their Amex. Now, Amex is not the only card, Fresh J. If you got a 620, you can get other Visas and MasterCards. Some people just like having Amex. I get it, but other cards give you rewards too. Starwood, what's that other? Marriott. All these people give you rewards. So, you know, and maybe you may just be stuck on that. I don't know. Yes, President Hudson, every time I apply for a new line, I do my research to find out which credit agency they pull from. Being on top of your credit can put you in the best position. Can someone please tell me how long we've been going? Can someone tell me the time? I know it's 100 of y'all on here. Just tell me if we've been going for an hour or not, because I don't want to keep y'all here all day. You know, that one time we did a 3-hour show, that was crazy. Coffee will get you doing a radio show. Okay. Yes. Using business lines of credit to buy property. Yes. Pat Brown, thank you again for the $5 super chat. Miss Monet, should you get more than one business bank account in one day? You sure can. You can get as many as you want. But common sense would say, you know, 2. Maybe 2. Oh my goodness, Derek Bailey just did a no. You guys, take the glasses off in sadness for Derek Bailey. Derek Bailey just said, let me put the glass back on because you know I can't read without them. He said, I closed my NFCU when I got out the Marines. I better open another account. Derek Bailey, you better open that account and you better go get you a business account with them as well because they are very, very generous. Mark G, is Navy Federal good to get you equipment financing? They're all right. To me, there are other credit unions that probably do better. Because really the power in a lot of these credit unions is these small construction companies. Because these guys be buying diggers, excavators. Do you know what I'm talking about? But anyway, excavators and other small equipment. Also, painting companies like mine, men go through equipment like draws. I don't know what, you know, I bought 37 paintbrushes one time. Is there any of those paintbrushes left? No. Not a damn one. Not even shitting y'all. I don't know if they eat them. I don't know if they just take them, but everybody that works in any type of construction or painting company, that's why you have to bring your own tools. You want to work with me. That's why I only do subcontracting now, because they act like it's just like employees act with paper. They act like it's paper or something. Daniel Carr, does Navy Federal care about debt to income ratio? It depends. Depends on if you're getting a car. Depends on if you're doing a house. Navy Federal has been they have their own scoring system. So I'm seeing people with even 580s get 20K cars from Navy Federal. So Navy Federal's just doing its own damn thing. It's hard to do. David Porter said, step of 5. Once a Marine, always a Marine. So Trent Davis, you can get a business account with $200. What do you mean is $10,000 enough to get a business account? You can open up a business account today, probably $100, some of these small banks. Alicia Anthony, what do you think about a franchise cleaning company? If Erica Nicole is still in the chat, Erica Nicole, I'm thinking of just helping you make a course and we just promote your course. Because by the time I finish this summer, I'm exhausted right now. By the time we finish the course I want to do, it might take too long. But Alicia Anthony, you might want to connect with Erica Nicole and pay Erica Nicole a few dollars and let her give you the game on her cleaning company. So. Okay, so no. Hilltop. Let's clear that up because I know what you're trying to say. I know what you're trying to get at. That man on Bigger Pockets that has $800,000 from business lines of credit, it didn't hurt he was a doctor. They don't give a shit about him being a doctor. Let's make that very clear. You know why? Because he's not a doctor, medical. He's a therapist. And I have friends who are therapists and they can't even get approved for houses. They had to help their parents get on their lines. So let's make that very clear. Like Hilltop, let me stop you right there because I'm about to get upset. He was subletting a room from another dude in an office. So he was only able to pay $600 a month to even keep his practice open. So it really wasn't about him being a doctor. It was about the fact that he had already taken a shot and got one asset. So he had one rental house. And then he's on the phone. I have a rental house and I'm looking to build. Right? Like go read back and listen to it. He was renting the office. So when he even went and finally got more lines of credit and bought the building, he still had to pay his sublet to the person who is now paying him. So don't be like they're a doctor, they're an engineer. I know engineers getting turned down for apartments right now. because their credit is shot. They think I make enough money, I can just pay for stuff in a cash. I don't have to worry about my credit. I'm gonna calm down. Cam, like super chat. Thank you guys. I already got 3 dislikes. Thank you, whoever disliked the video. You guys make my heart warm. Adrian said, oh no, don't make her mad. Put some respect on her name. Be responsible when it comes to contact information. You know, and I really try to be as transparent as possible on this channel. I try to give y'all game. I try to give y'all access to email me, contact me as much as possible. But when you guys are in the email inboxes begging, because that's what I consider it. When you want something free or you want some free help, I have no money to give you. Grow a pair and stand up for yourself. Now, here's my problem. The reason I'm not a heartless person, it's not that I don't give to charity. It's not that I don't give to homeless guys standing around Austin. I need you to get up off your ass. Because when I had to go work extra jobs, I couldn't. You know why people were helping me? I remember one of my friends helped me and I was like, damn, why you help me, man? That's so helpful. Thank you so much. He was like, you busting your ass. You're working 2 jobs. You're doing everything. You're getting the budget right. You're doing everything you can do. Coming off of closing that coffee shop, you're doing everything you can do. So I'm going to do everything in my power to help you. People see when you are working your ass off, and a lot of you are at home. And let's be really honest, 70% of my channel's viewers are men. So some of y'all are at home trying to get your veg on, trying to get your chill on, trying to play video games and chill. And then like, Erica, how can I get a credit card? Well, homeboy, I need you to put a little bit more work than what you put in. You dig? You dig? That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to go off on y'all. Again, thank you, Rhonda, for the $30 super chat. Thank you, President Hudson, for another super chat, $30. Thank you. But what happens is I know if you're doing what you say you're doing. When you come to me with your credit and you got like small $50, $100 accounts that closed and you didn't pay, I'll be on the phone with you like, why you ain't just go pay for deletion? Why you ain't just fight them? Why you ain't blowing the phone up? When stuff been on there 6, 7, 8, 9 years, I know it's a money issue. It's not a you trying issue. You dig what I'm saying? I know the difference. Like I've had at this point 3,000 total clients. Not everybody's been for credit. I think we're only at 800 for credit, maybe 900 people for credit. No, it's more than that because I was working with somebody else for a while. It may be 900 people. So I've seen all kind of credit reports, and there's no judgment. Stuff happens. Stuff happens to people. People fall off. People lose jobs. People don't pay bills. But when I sit here and tell you now, go get those 36 accounts positive while we're trying to clean the other stuff off, and you don't follow instructions, you already show me what you about. You don't follow instructions, and you want to skip results. You want to make shortcuts. Shortcuts don't win you in the long run. They just don't. And for those of you who watch this channel and you've had a business for years, hats off to you. Now what you want to do with it. The One Thing by Gary Keller. And here's my thing. Again, when I talk to y'all about real estate agents and they come on here and they probably the people who hit the dislike button. If I meet a real estate agent that's been in the business 10, 15 years and you don't own no land, no property, no rentals, I don't trust you. I don't think you do good work because there's just no way you rubbing elbows every day with opportunity and you didn't take none. Yeah, that don't sound right. That don't sound right. So that's all. Donnie Bree, Jecker, you way too nice to him. I am. I'm gonna go get him. You know, Nina was going off on Instagram earlier and she went and got a massage. I want to go get a massage. Let me go get one. Ooh. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you. I'll be your social media manager and weed out the rest. Dude, mind over matter. Y'all think I'm playing right now. I got about 6 stop stories this morning when I checked the email. Now, I told y'all the other day I did 300 emails, like because I can read from the title of your email what you say. So I already know if it's going to be a stop story. So I skip those. And then I go to ones where the name looks familiar or you paid. Like every day, if you paid, I'm in contact with you. If you pay for credit repair, if you pay for consulting, I'm in contact with you. You may not get immediate contact because when we had that system, I felt like people were picking wild ass crazy times, even though we had the system blocked. So I took that system off. And it used to schedule my phone calls. Well, now I pick the time, okay, within reason. And people who pay get noticed first. People who come in there and they ask a question, but they did pay for other services, I respond kind. But there's people, yeah, I've been watching your channel for years. I ain't bought shit, but I'm in your inbox to ask you for some free stuff. Can you help me? No. First of all, if you've been watching the channel for years and you ain't been Uber and Lyfting, making some more money, what are you doing? And let's be really honest, if you're Uber and Lyfting going on 4 and 5 and 6 years, like, you don't really have a business ideal, right? Let's be honest. You just need extra income. And somewhere in your equation, you might need to go get a higher paying job. That's all. Well, here's the thing, mind over matter. The funny thing is I can put code words in my emails and it's worked very well. Like it weeds out like racist emails, people yelling at me. Those get weeded out immediately and get put over to spam because the code words are in there. Same thing happens with YouTube. People that say, call me the N word, call me the B word, call me fat, call me whatever they want to call me, other than my God-given name, Erica Shantae Williams, there are code words in YouTube. That's why you don't see so many comments. Like I can show y'all just on Instagram probably where there's like 100 comments of people just crazy, right? So here's really funny part. There's a white guy who was calling me the N word, a fat B. Then a few videos later, he commenting positive stuff. Homeboy, I see your freaking name. So what that means is not only did you watch 3 videos, comment negatively, then watch 4 more videos and comment positively, and then tried to go back and delete some of this stuff. I've had women do it too. I had a woman call me all kind of stuff out of my name. Then she tried to go back and delete her comments and put positive comments. Like, boo-boo, the internet has a track record. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, y'all. What are y'all doing? I'm sitting here giving you good information. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm telling you that I can walk away from this channel now and just throw ads on this and let the ad money come in and let people just buy courses and buy stuff. But I like doing this. I like connecting with y'all because I know there's people who are trying to move to the next level. And honestly, the internet needs more positive brown faces. That's why I do it. Also, I got Rhonda's chips coming. About 3 different types of chips. From Rhonda, go check out Detroit Chips. Cam, you put DetroitChips.com in there. It'd be great. Hey, that's right. Rhonda is one of the 1 of 3 only Black potato chip owned companies in the world. Pamela C. We don't do ghetto business here. That's right. No homeboy business. Golly, Pookie and Ray Ray. Mentor Shelly, she'll work on that. DetroitChips.com. Packing and shipping from the dining room. Cindy Leader. They do. David Porter's from Detroit. He will support you. All right. Hey, look, I'm going to be up in Detroit for Asia's event September 20th. So 19th through 20th, I'll be there. And then the 26th through the 30th, I'll be in Florida. Erica, you know that sounds too much like right for people. It really is. Miss Monet, if you dispute collections and it gets removed, do lenders see that or do they see a clean report? 90% of the time they see a clean report. Some things are just suppressed, right? Like if you go to bankruptcy court or you go to, let's say a car got repossessed, but you could get it off the actual credit, seeing it on the front of the credit, they still might see it on some of their, if they do a deeper search. But that's why I'm always trying to get you guys to get on the phone with some of these creditors, you know, actually, you know, set up a payment plan, pay at least 3 payments. Then, you know, we can, hey, can you remove all those late payments? I mean, that's happened so many times where I just convince clients, get on the phone, call Navient, get your student loan payment arrangement set up, make 3 payments, 3rd payment in, 2 payments in. We send a letter, can y'all, we've been making on time payments. Can you help a brother out? Can you take off all these late payments? And they do it. Frankie, Pookie and Ray Ray, they good for something. That's right. Oprah's favorite potato chips in 2016 for Christmas. She made an endorsement video. Oprah loves our chips. They want a sugar mama. Y'all, this thing just jumped on me. Hold on. Let me go back up. Somebody tell me how long we've been going. Erica, you running on 93 today. What? Thank you, President Hudson, again for the super chat. No problem. Go, Jim, be fit. This is a business channel. Don't be proposition me. Hey, Erica, can I take you out to dinner? I'll be like, you want to go to lunch? We can talk business. Nah. I want to take you to dinner, girl. And I'd be like, I go look at their page. I go look at their Instagram. They ain't got their life together. That's what I'll say. That happens every day. So I heard some new ones, Frankie. So Dusty Jerome always saying here, Opinions of Priscilla is from Glenda Cameron. Hasty Henretta. Someone posted in the comments, Hasty Henretta. And I was like, what's Hasty Henretta? A girl who's trying to rush you down the aisle. Yo, we come up with new ones over here all the time. News all the time. Big Booty Betty. These men be like, I can't find no women over 30 who don't got kids and are professional. And I'll be like, sir, you're a liar. You looking for Big Booty Betty at the bus stop, over there by the plasma place, over there at the ghettoest nightclub, and claiming you can't find good women. See, the problem with what you're saying is a lie. There's all kind of professional, nice networking women out here. That's not what you're looking for. You're looking for the drama. You looking for the Freak Neek 1999 Fest in Atlanta. You looking for the crazy. You looking for the Usher Raymond Confessions girls. Be truthful to yourself at least. So, Oprah of the internet. Thanks, Geek Surgeon. Do I have courses for real estate? So here's what happened, L. Wells. I did a really fun group 2 years in a row. And like one group had like, the last group I just did had like 30 couples in it. Everybody in that group bought a house except for the last 2 couples. But that was a $3,000 program. So we were doing live training every other week for like almost 4 months. And that was exhausting, mentally and physically exhausting. But the group mentality helps push people. People, they can contact each other, they can rattle each other up, they can get a momentum going. So I might do that again as far as like for financing. But I'm gonna go to one more training before I kind of put it together and be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing. Look how many business lines of credit I have. And in those people who pay in that course, they can see the documentation and proof of my net worth and my income, and they can see all these things. And it's like, nigga, who are you to be in my inbox asking for my bank statements? Do I look stupid to you? Do I look stupid to you? And then sometimes I got credit repair clients be like, I don't know if I want to see you on my information or my ID card. Honey, your credit's 480. There's nothing I can do with your credit. I can't even rob a store with it. I can't go nowhere with that credit. So if you don't want to give me all your information so I can actually do your credit repair, feel free, I will refund your money. I just can't even. I can't work with you if you're doing craziness. No, you didn't come in here, Sweet James. No, you didn't. Sweet James, for the record, Texas is South. Texas is not South. Texas is not. Texas is just Texas. Texas has been petitioning a lot of little companies that had Southern shirts, and they cut Texas off. They had Louisiana and everybody up. Now, you can go for the record. Texas was in they were in the Civil War. They had all this stuff, but Texas has 5 distinct cultures within one state. So if you go up North Texas, it's like being in Oklahoma in the Midwest. You go out west, it's like cowboy country, Western, steers, oil, nothing out there, middle of nowhere, New Mexico looking. You go to the right, Louisiana, close to the border, racist white people and Southern culture. And let's be clear, Southern culture and racist white people don't go together. You can have amazing Southern culture with Black people and be winning, okay? All over the South, all over South Carolina, North Carolina, towns that are all Black people. They own their stores, they own their gas stations, they do their own thing. So let's make that very clear. But Texas, that whole dirty South, Houston, rappers talking about they the dirty South. Nigga, stop. You are from Houston or you are Gulf. You're in the Gulf. You're like Mexican and mariachi music and you're not a dirty South. Dirty South is Louisiana where they shooting people. Dirty South is Mississippi. Dirty South is Alabama. Houston is hot and sweaty and roasted chickens and sausage, and you're not the South. Come at me. I'm from the Carolinas. But Sweet James, I'm just giving you crap. Bro, mind over matter. These dudes would just be wow. They'd be wow. Tell her what's up, Frankie. Okay, so Bryant Moore, what's required to get a loan with Lending Club? Have a new business trying to get to the next level. Go on over there and apply. Go on over to Lending Club and read what they want. Bryant Moore, go check it out. Or Prosper. Check them all out. Because I know a guy right now who went to 3 different places. Lending Club, Prosper, and somebody else. What's the other one? Not Cabbage. What is it? He went to another one and he applied all at the same time. He had lots of dough running around. So that's why when people get so caught up on credit cards and stuff, like right now, if you have a PayPal that you're running money in and out of, at least if you at least get up to 15 grand in sales a year on PayPal, they can give you a loan. So, you know, there's a million ways to get funding. Here's my thing. If you're trying to actually run a business, there's a million people got the door open for funding. But if you're just trying to figure a way to get the lines of credit and get the money and not run an actual business, like, to me, that's scamming, right? Is it true student loans fall off? Sometimes, but not really. Like when they transfer an account, let's say they transfer your account like 2009. They might stop reporting, or they might just put paid close or paid transfer. Some of these people trying to get these student loans off, they're doing some trickery, and it's really not off. It's just suppressed. So you still owe the debt. Let's make that very clear. A lot of you are trying to get credit repair where you get everything knocked off your credit. When it comes to collection accounts, that's fine. You don't have an account with them. You don't have a contract with them. But when it comes to student loans and all this other stuff, that's a government. Honey, they know you. You're going to pay that money, whether it's on your credit report or not. You owe them. Don't play me. I'm always here to say, I'm trying to be careful. If you do it the right way, you won't have to do all this catch up and play up and try to fix stuff. Now, secondly, there are a lot of people who back in 2008, they got $100,000 credit cards and cleared off their student loan debt via getting cash advance for their credit cards. But guess what? Amex was taking people to court. And right now, Amex is the #1 card to take people to court. So y'all play with them Amex cards if you want to. That's why I say there's all other kind of Visa, credit, MasterCard. Y'all trying to get Amex for status. And I'm like, Amex will take you to court. They're not playing with you. You're not going to just get them off your credit report. You're going to be making payments and paying them. Hey, Cam, there's plenty of Carlos's right here in Austin. Austin right now, if you're in the south part of Austin, it's like Mexico. I ain't lying to you. Like East Austin is like sprinkles of Black people and Hispanic culture. Even where my house was at, all Hispanic neighbors. Like the neighbor across the street, I couldn't tell if she was Black or Hispanic. And so I would talk to her, be like, hey, girl, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, okay, yeah. And then one day she was like, you know, sister, I was like, oh, okay, you Black. I mean, it's literally like that in a lot of parts of Texas. Like I go to places and people start talking Spanish to me when my hair is real tight curled like this with the oil in it. Because I'll be on Rutland and they be looking at me like, why are you over here getting tacos? You know what I'm saying? Because it's only speaks Spanish at this establishment. Like I walked in one time to go pick up a to-go order. And I ordered it over the phone. So she should have known I was not speaking Spanish. And she looked at me, started speaking Spanish. I'm like, nope. And she's like, oh, ma'am, what did you want? I was like, I got to pick up order, Erica. Oh, okay, you good. Here you go. Exchange money. And they have armed guards at that Mexican restaurant because it's like such legit Mexican food. It's full of Mexicans and all those people, not just Mexicans, South American folks, carrying cash. That restaurant has an armed guard so they can take cash out. The waitresses can go home with the cash. The clients don't worry about getting robbed in the parking lot because they're carrying cash. That's how serious it is out here, y'all. Trent Davis, which weed stock? There's like several. If you took the course, multiple. Hilltop, you know I don't be on no Instagram doing. Now there was a time I used to post some workout pictures on Instagram, and I realized I had to stop because they be on there like your workout picture. You'd be like, oh Lord, I gotta stop posting workout pictures. David Porter, I was thinking of franchise like Putt Putt. Okay, well, go check out what Putt Putt's requirements are. And if it requires you to have assets or it requires you to have a certain money down, that's what you need to work towards that number. Met Financial, MENT. Would you get the My Jewelers first? Pick any three off that list, to be really honest. Met Financial. And Cam posted a list of primary trade lines earlier. Jerry Westbrook's awesome. My Jewelers. I like 3-hour shows on long trips. Thank you, Jerry Westbrook. You know, I try to keep them short because I realize this isn't a podcast and you guys aren't used to the podcast kind of style. So I try to be respectful. Key, how long should we wait after getting a primary trade line? Key, K-E-E, you should, if you're working with me and getting business credit repair, you're getting credit repair, I'm going to tell you, get them at the beginning, the first week where I'm going to be mailing your stuff out. I'm going to say wait and don't apply for anything till 45 days from now. Because you applying and messing with stuff while I'm trying to dispute it, you know, like if you come into the credit unions and credit bureaus and saying, hey, this stuff is inaccurate, but yet you're still consistently every day applying for something, which I've had clients like that where I'm like, what is wrong with you? Are you addicted to hearing no? Because that's all you're going to hear, boo-boo. Stop. I don't know. Met Financial, then the rest. Get any order you like, Met Financial. I just post them up there. It don't matter the order, but you're going to see when they post. Are they posting in 30 days, 40 days, whatever. Trent Davis, 3-hour show was the bomb. That show was hilarious. It was Friday, but then I went out and got sick. That was not so fun. Davida, you don't necessarily need to cancel it unless they're charging you like crazy money to have it, like, you know, a $12, $15, $20 fee every month. At the end of the day, just find other banks and slowly just do that. Hey, yeah, Metro Shelley, get that notary going. Get it going. Erica Nicole, cleaners, where is that? So Cam up here making me feel bad. I want my Middleman to Millions and my Lots and Trailers course. Soon, you know, I'll probably in the fall when I get ready to go on these retreats. Probably in September when I go to Orlando, they probably can help me finish filming that. It's just the fact was the person who was co-doing that show with me disappeared. Like they went to Thailand for 6 months, which we're not going to mention, no names. And so, you know, you always want to be like, you know, like what's going on, you know, like what's going on, you know? So, but the Lots and Trailers, since I bought that piece of land in Texas, and where I bought it, thank God, because it's like regular houses, but where a couple other people bought theirs, it's like trailers all around. So all they can do is put a trailer there. But I'll finish on it. Erica Nicole said, I'm on my job right now, listening and getting paid lots. Can a nonprofit build business credit also? Join a TM. Okay, so I'm going to say this, and I want y'all to take this not as me being an a-hole, not as me being a hateful person. I am not into the nonprofit sphere. I'm trying so hard not to speak on things that are not my sphere. I would strongly suggest you go find a nonprofit channel. Now, here's my hiccup with the nonprofits. A lot of people are like, I want to make a nonprofit. Yeah. But at the end of the day, to me, common sense is there's enough nonprofits in the Black community. There's enough nonprofits with veterans. There's enough nonprofits with all these. Go make a for-profit business, make money, and then donate. But I get it. Some people want to start a nonprofit. I get it. But nonprofit, to me, being a person who actually volunteered and worked with the Red Cross and worked in several places, that really all they're doing is running around begging for money. That's the bulk of what you're going to be doing. Begging for money, but you're also going to be helping people, but mostly begging for money. So if I were you, I'd focus on maybe a second LLC that's just on the side that you get a lot of business credit for. That nonprofit really should be only focused on getting vendor accounts to help coast in between donations and charity. So I mean, nonprofits can still make profit. Now, let's be very clear. They're still a business. But to me, all the extra hoops, all the boards, all the meetings, all that, I don't understand the logic in it. And it can be helpful. It can be productive. I don't want to knock your nonprofit. I just see a lot of people in the Black community are like, nonprofits. And I'm like, why? I don't understand. So it's been an hour, but you've been helpful and inspiring. Thank you. I always let me know what the time is, you guys, because I'm about to go. It's been long. I needed some food. Brain's going down. It's been an hour, but you've been so helpful, inspiring. I don't mind long streams. Oh, how many more comments we got? Let's see. We got some. Bobby Whitney. Bobby. I filed bankruptcy and it's been a couple years after filing bankruptcy. Is there a way you can be able to build your credit up so you can be able to get things that you need on credit? Oh, what do you need on credit? Only thing you need on credit is a home and a car if you can't afford them. Everything else you can buy with cash. What do you need, Bobby Whitney, to flesh that out a little bit more? Because most people, when they get a bankruptcy, within the month or two after they file bankruptcy, they need to go apply for cards, to be honest. Jackie Britton. I love Southwest credit card. I use points for free travel. Round trip Dallas to Charlotte was $11.50, y'all. Because when I fly to Charlotte, it's $100, $200. Southwest credit, y'all, check them out. Okay, started with that. I now have a 6-figure business. Erica Nicole, she needed to teach a course. Trent Davis bums too smart. Cam, there's a company serving in New York and New Jersey right now called Leap that's offering to be the guarantor on a rent lease for 1 year. They're charging less than 1 month's rent. See, Cam, there's so many ways around the game that people are just gonna find ways around the game. They're gonna just do all kinds of stuff. I foresee more startups doing this in the coming years in coming recession. Do I need to get an EIN number to open up a business account? Yes, Met Financial. Yes, EIN numbers are absolutely free. IRS.gov. Go Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Those times only, because if not, you're going to be locked out. Grinding time, never. That's why I went to school, so I can sit down and be talking via computer. You always keep it 100, Erica, from Detroit with love. Thank you, Sky Club. Free game, Mike Polar, that's right. Listen, yes, you can take credit bureaus to small claims court. That is very true, Cam. Sometimes you have to do that. Now, here's what I've noticed. What ends up happening is most people get, hey, 2 people already purchased something today. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and supporting my business. Thank you. I see that it dings up here. I have the headphones on, but you guys can't hear it, but it dings. So thank you for supporting the channel and supporting the business. All right. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to do that, right? You have to. I mean, they be not validating. Again, there's something I told you, Cam, in the video. Staple your letters together and make it so that the machine can't just scan it. They have to actually pull them staples out and manually review it. Because even when they take the staples out, the machine be acting funky. So again, but hey, you can potentially get $1,000 for them violating FDCRA. That is very true. Cam, 90% of the time, here's what happens. I'll have people with high incomes and then they be mad and they be like, well, Erica, I got high income, but it's not helping me because I have bad credit. And with your high income, if you really want to be honest, you could do a bunch of paper deletions and only give them like 30% on the money, even though people are like, I never want to pay collections. Let me tell you this. There are some people who can afford to never pay collections. If you got time, take your time. But if you're somebody trying to buy a house, you're somebody trying to buy a car, you're trying to get your business up to $100,000 lines of credit, you could do a couple paper deletion letters, get you 3 AUs, flush it up with those other accounts, and get your business lines of credit going, and get your business credit cards going, and get your life started over. See, that's when people tell me they have a high income but bad credit. Really what they have is they don't want to do it program, right? They don't really want to spend $1,000 or $2,000 on a secure loan, Erica. They don't really want to do it. So again, that's really, it's not an issue of credit. It's an issue of you not following instructions or steps. So, but again, thank you so much, SkyCam. Sorry, I'm like, okay, we're gonna eat tacos, chill out, yo. Okay, sorry about that. All right, we're gonna finish this out. Thank you, everybody. Oh, dang, Frankie. That's a whole story going on there. That's sad. Nisha L. Holmes, I'm highly considering getting an FHA loan and flipping a home. Nisha L. Holmes, you know what you could do? If you're going to get a FHA, you can stay there a year, and then a year later, as you're repairing it, rent it out next year. Instead of getting an FHA, there's a lot of 1% programs. There's all kind of programs you can do. But that's another story for another day. Yeah. Jackie, come on, go get it. Wasted energy. Okay, what else? Cindy Leader. Okay, whoa, it jumped again. Eric Quiche, $2 super chat. 5. I don't know what that means. Debita 5. I'm looking into counseling my Wells Fargo account. I'm looking to a smaller bank. Debita, yeah. I mean, unless Wells Fargo is charging you a high rate every month, just go open up several other bank accounts. You can do that. I mean, North Carolina has a ton of banks, ton of banks. So thank you for the super chat, Davita. Also, thank you, Eric Quiche, for the $2 super chat. What else? Okay. I'm trying to get on out of here. No hookup business. Okay. All right, Erica Nicole, enjoy your day managing folks. Is what's muted. Persistence is key to success. Sometimes you can negotiate part of your student loan to be reduced if you're making on-time payments. Exactly. Who can't hear me? You need to refresh your screen, Frankie. Hard inquiries, Hilltop. Navient. Yeah, I mean, you have Department of Ed, you have NailNet, you have Navient, you have a couple of different names of ones who are that you can tackle with your student loans. So again, audio is working for me. You should clear your browser and cookies. Yeah, you got to refresh your page, Frankie. Goodwill letters and Goodwill phone calls work wonders, but persistence works best, because that's why people usually buy credit repair from us, because they don't have the persistence to keep following up on this stuff every 30 days, or they just don't. Erica isms, thank you. Erica, we go to Detroit Vegan Soul next time you're in town. Aisha can come too. Aisha eats vegetarian, because like me and her had similar like surgeries or whatever. But yeah, she eats vegetarian, and I should be eating vegetarian, but we're getting it better and better day go by. I'm telling you, no, Erica, I would pay $5,000 for a group experience if you ever do it again with more structures, make it easier for you. Yeah, I would have to. Like, I'm even talking with Kendra and a couple other people who actually do what I'm talking about, and they have way better structure and way better ways to do it. So I'm learning from them, and so I may do that in the fall. It just was so exhausting. It was literally 30 couples, and then it's like the way we are now, but rapid fire, and people spent $3,000, so they really expect to get their calls answered and work through their problems every week. And so pretty much everybody got rental properties out of that group except for 2 couples. And so it was exhausting. But in the future, I think I know a better way to handle it, because not only that, we can do it when it goes towards funding, right? So there was parts of the phone calls where we were just focusing on banks, fundings, bank books, working on them, getting that through. Then the next time, we just had steps in it, but I just needed probably 1 or 2 people to jump in on a week to help me. And help make the talk, and it's just several things. I have to put it together, Cam. I have to think about it. Yeah, location is a problem. A lot of people are all over the country. Okay, Frankie, like how can you help people? They don't want to give you the information. Yeah, I mean, so again, when it comes to those monthly meetups, I mean, literally that was exhausting. It was like every week for 90 days, and it went to 100 days instead of 90. So it was kind of exhausting. So I'd have to put better rules around it. Humid Houston. Yeah, it is what it is. I filed bankruptcy and it's been a couple years after filing. Is there a way to be able to build your credit up so that you can get the things you need on credit? Again, Bobby Whitney, what do you need on credit? Answer the question. PayPal loans. What are simple ways to enhance a home for sale? Paris Hearn, bathroom and kitchen. Always focus on bathroom and kitchen. Whether that's just a light painting of cabinets, that's just maybe a backsplash, maybe just the floors. Just pick something. Again, bathrooms and kitchen are number one, but also the curb appeal. When somebody comes up to your house and it looks a little like what's going on, like try to clean that up. Again, look at your neighborhood and kind of make adjustments. But Paris Heaton, that's a whole nother conversation. Like we'd have to go through LoopNet, and that's a whole nother video. Carlos Turner, thank you for the great information. I look forward to learning more from you. Y'all mess with Erica. She ready to pew 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 behind her establishment. Hey, y'all know the laws in Texas. Y'all know the laws in Texas. No, everybody keeps acting like the South is so bad, but really it's Boston and New York. Here's the thing in the South. And this guy made this quote. They don't care how big you get up north as long as you don't live near them. In the South, they care about how big you get, but they don't care about you living near them. Because it's so many black people and white people so close to each other. They don't care you live near them. But then they do care, like, oh, y'all got all those businesses. What's going on in Atlanta? Let me go be nosy. Eric Keys, there's some ways, but really, at the end of the day, I am a big proponent of not filing for chapter, any kind of bankruptcy, because here's my deal. A guy applying for bankruptcy making 10 grand a month and a guy applying for bankruptcy that makes 3 grand a month, they're on two different levels. The guy that makes 10 grand a month can restart his life that year. He can go get new credit cards. He can go put $5,000 on a secured loan, secured credit card, and start all over. The guy who is making 3 grand a month is just going to struggle for the several years and have this giant blemish on his credit. So that's a whole nother conversation I can't get into right now. Can I prepay for service business course? Restate that, Hilltop. Venom Apo. Erica, do you have a website? I have several websites. They're always in the links. Cam's been posting them throughout the whole thing. Yep. Fragrance place. You've asked me this every video for 10 videos now. I really just don't care about the Amazon business delivery thing. I know you guys want me to care about it. I know you do. I just don't. There's 100 other people talking about it. Feel free to go check out any of those channels on it. I'm just like, that's not, this channel. You already know this channel. You know what I'm going to say. No, Cam, she came back from Thailand. She may come back and do right. We'll see. You have more impact in this world by earning millions and donating to causes you want. Yes, money mobilizes things. John Hill, I'm waiting for you to jump on the crypto debate with Erica. I know. Tell John Hill I will not do it unless you come on here. I don't want to debate. I want you to help me host the show since you want to hear about crypto so much. Okay. Where we at? Bobby Whitney, building a business after bankruptcy. Just build your business. Oh, you want to use it for building a business. Pre-sale. Again, you watch this channel long enough. Maybe you haven't. I'll do another video on it. But it's always, peace, Frankie, see you later. It's always pre-selling. It's always your goal is selling. Jessica Cammock, is LegalZoom recommended for getting LLC? They're okay. I like Pocket Lawyer. Rocket Lawyer, sorry. It's time for Forensic Files. I'm home time for a week, but the next meetup in Dallas was canceled. Yeah, it'll be October. Chris Lee TV, I will still, no, wait, some of y'all crazy. I'm gonna be in Dallas visiting some of the real estate folks this weekend anyway, though, and talking about some marketing stuff with them. So depending on how I feel, I might meet up with some of y'all or call you guys or whatever. Yeah, that mastermind in Hood States, that's gonna be so fun, but I don't know how we're gonna do that. Eric, are you going to be in Charlotte this year? I'll be visiting my family in North Carolina a bunch, but I don't know if I'll do any events in Charlotte. Now, I did say I was going to come to the wholesalers Max Maxwell thing, really just to meet people, but we'll see. Yes, Will, use a realtor. Come to Vegas. Hey, I'm coming to Vegas soon. Time tomorrow for the webinar. It should be 7 again. So it'll be 5 o'clock West Coast time. I'll email you guys. All right, I gotta go. You guys, I've got to get some dinner. It's been great. You guys hit the like button before you go. It's been like 100, 300 people came through in and out, which is cool. I love seeing that. The other day we had 500 people in and out, even though there was some spamming. Thank you, everybody who's participated. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Ben the bartender. Everybody who's a moderator, thank you for keeping the channel wrangled well. You guys are so fun. Listen, the links are always in the comments. The links are always going to be below the video. If you need to call me, you know who I am. I'm Erica Williams of the Classy Climb blog. If you want the book, Smartphone Millionaire, if you want a physical copy, go on Amazon. That's always best. If you want an online copy, you can get on the website. But again, talk to me, or you want to get a credit repair business class, that's available in the links. If you need credit repair, you're like, Erica, no, I don't got time for that. I just want my credit repaired. Hit those links too. So everybody, this is Erica, Classy Climb blog. You guys are always so fun. Have a great day.